So what I'm going to do is have like an autumn folder. Show me.
Go and get Dad, Mum.
We'll do it with Dad in a minute. Yeah. Oh. Good morning and welcome back to another Home Education Journey UK video. It is Friday the 17th of September. It's about 11 AM. We've just had a bit of a slow morning. Got a few things going on here at the minute. Work is being done on the house soon, so I've been packing some bits up over the past couple of days. And then yesterday we went out with some other home ed friends for the day. We were gone from 10 AM right through till 6 PM. Had a lovely day. Children got on super well as always. I'll show you a couple of clips now as to what they got up to. Was its tongue really long?
Yeah, it's like really long and it feels like a cat's tongue.
Is it quite rough? Like,
Yeah.
oh
My God! It's like black and long.
oh bless. That's a perfect example of being yourself and the right people will still support you. There you go. Where is he? Oh.
Hold it like that. No, hold it like that and then. That's it.
Look at those ones. Are they the same, darling? Oh yeah, look, just little patches of them. Yes, darling, just up here.
Thank you.
But obviously the children have woken up this morning feeling a bit tired and drained. I think that's a good thing, isn't it, about home ed? Once they've had such a physical and also it's mental, isn't it, as well? Socialisation can be for some children, and I think once they've had quite an intense, a really fun day and they absolutely loved it, but today they've woke up a little bit drained and a little bit tired, and it's nice with home ed that we can then take these opportunities to have a bit more of a quieter morning. So the children have been watching TED Ed, is it called TED? Yeah, on YouTube, and it does lots of riddles, but it also, what else does it do, Ted? It does a mixture of educational things. Yeah. So TED Ed is like riddles and educational stuff, isn't it, Alfie?
Yeah.
As you can see, Ted's a little bit tired. We're running out of space as well to work at the minute with everything piled up for the kitchen and that. So Millie's in the front room. Ted just came to work at the breakfast bar because it's about the only other space. All this has obviously got things ready for me to pack up, and the dining room currently has no table as we've taken it down and looks a bit like that. So yeah, limited on space. We can work anyway at the minute. He's gone upstairs to work in the gaming room at his desk. Millie is in the front doing a little bit of work. I'll show you what they've been up to in a little bit, because Alfie and I are about to bake a cake for Granny because it's her birthday. Actually today.
Oh no.
Yeah, we're going for a surprise meal this evening, and I've been asked if the children and I will make her a birthday cake. So we're going to do that now, aren't we, darling?
I better text her and say happy birthday.
Yes, you better. Did you not know it was today?
No, I knew the meal was today. I just saw her birthday was tomorrow.
No, it's today, darling.
What day is it?
It's the 17th, Friday, yeah. So
no, her birthday is the 17th.
It is, yeah. So send her a message. So we're going to get on with this cake, aren't we? So we're going to do this one. There's quite a few people going, so I bought 2 cake mixes, so we can make like a triple layer probably. I'll probably use half of one of the mixtures. So I'm going to do one of these with Alfie, and then Millie wants to do the other one, so I'll do one with Millie after. currently got all of our home ed station there. It's a bit of chaos, isn't it, darling, at the minute? What are you doing, baby?
Isaac Newton, Galileo, and Albert Einstein. But I don't know what this says.
Yeah, it's back to front. Can you tell what it says?
No.
No. Is it tricky? Do you know what? You could use a mirror and it would tell you what it says in the mirror, wouldn't it? Have we got a mirror? So you could try that if you can't figure it out. Is it giving you lots of facts? So I found this website. I'll link it down below because I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head. And it's got different booklets that you can actually purchase to help children learn different things. There's a maths one, a times tables one, but it's done in a fun way. So colouring activities, drawing activities, puzzles, all that sort of things. But they actually had one that you could download if you signed up to the email that download for free. And it was two different ones. So these were absolutely free. So I've printed them off for the kids and they fancied doing that this morning. And then I think we'll look actually, it's called Mega Geeks, and I think we'll have a look at actually downloading some because they look really, really good. But I thought I'll just try this first and see how they get on with it. And I think this was printed off with it and it gives all their information here. If anybody else interested in going and have a look, like I say, you subscribe to the email and then you get these 2 sheets for free. But they've got loads and loads of different things for sale. It is actually American based, I think. But this, obviously, most of the stuff is the same concept anyway, isn't it? So they're getting on okay with it. Eggs, is it per box? I'll do one with you and then I'll do one with Millie after.
It's 3, so we'll need 6.
Yeah, well, Millie will do one. So just get what you need for now, darling.
Okay.
3 eggs, milk.
Yep, 3 eggs, milk, butter.
And butter. Well done. And then you need to measure the butter in here. So have a look at how much butter you need. So you can either use vegetable oil or you can use butter, and I'm sure we use vegetable oil actually.
Right.
So maybe use vegetable oil.
Run out.
I've got another one, darling.
Okay.
So 90 ml. So use that little one and see if you can see where the 90 ml is on there,
Would
darling.
you mind getting me the other one then as well?
What have you done? Made a new language. Show me that
It
then.
wasn't part of the work. I just thought, like, I can literally make them, like, upside down without any help. I didn't need to copy anything.
Oh, did you not? Let's have a
I
look.
literally
Show
made
me.
it on my own.
Oh, hang on. Oh, very good.
Look in the mirror.
Let's have a look.
Look in the mirror.
Yay! I got some cake mix on my phone. Look, well done, darling.
It was hard to do it backwards because look, I'll show you how you do it. So I'll do a thanks. So you do the T at the wrong end and do like a, so that, look, and then you that's T.
Does it look right in the mirror?
No.
No.
Oh, the hair's the wrong way around. The H is the.
Let's have a look. Show me on the iPad first. Ah, very good. Now do it on there. Where is it? Oh, good. Oh, can't see it. There it is. Well done, darling. Did you have? Was it from that sheet that I gave you?
No.
Because Millie was showing me and she couldn't figure it out, and I said bring it to a mirror. Did you bring it to the mirror? Try it. Just watch for Tedsy to move out the way because of the paper. And bring it to the mirror and see if you can tell what it says, darling.
Always try to find a silver lining.
Well done. Always try to find a silver lining.
Wait, what?
Like a positive, something positive. Very snazzy.
What do you want me to write? Millie was here. Yeah, put Millie was I'll here. put Teddy was here.
What about Millie and Teddy?
Millie and Teddy were here.
Okay, that's a bit long.
Or Teddy and Millie?
was here and then
Ted and
Millie.
Mills. And it's short, Ted and Mills. Ted and Mills were here. Does it work in the mirror?
Yeah, it works in the
Did it? Can you show me? Doesn't know always pick it up. There we go. Well done. Maybe you can have a go with some paper, Millie, and see if you can write something backwards. So I also always think that's what's so great about Homemade, and I try not to fill too much into their day, so they have some structured learning to do, but I like to leave a lot of it, like I said before, as child-led learning. And that's just another perfect example is Ted did that sheet and he had to read the thing that Millie was saying she couldn't read backwards. Ted was doing the same thing on his iPad upstairs. I had scanned it across to his Notability and he was doing it on there. And obviously he's looked and read it backwards and then thought, oh, I want to try that. And he's just been spending a good 10-15 minutes in there writing things backwards and checking it in the mirror. And then he's got meals involved. They've gone in the front and they're still doing that now. And that's what's so great, isn't it, about Homemade is you don't have to think, no, you can't do that. You need to get this work done and then you need to move on to that and you've got to stick to the rules and you've got to stick to what I've told you to do. It's brilliant to just watch how their brains develop and move on to different things and to just let that pressure off. Like even if they don't finish everything that you have set them in that day, they're still learning and following their brain pattern and their passion and going with the flow, and I love it. I just love that about Homemade. It's one of the things I love the most, and it's why we do a mixture of the unschooling and structured learning all at the same time, because it allows that flexibility whilst they're still learning a few, like I said before, maths for Ted, and Alfie's doing his diplomas and stuff like that. So yeah, anyway, I've just put the cake in. I think Millie's going to come and do the other one now whilst the first one's in the oven that Alfie made, and I'll go and find out what Alfie's doing as well in a minute and show you that.
So do you want to do one? If like...
It's very kind, Millie. Everyone likes cracking eggs in our house, don't they?
Oh, can I please have my pink finger over there, please?
Yeah, you towel, you got eggy fingers.
Yeah.
Right, do you want to pour one of these? Do you want to pour one of these in, Tedsy? Pardon? Yeah. Right, do you want to pour the eggs into there?
Okay.
Just so you can do a bit each. Now Tedsy wants to do a little bit.
So do you want to do the eggs?
You can pour, I'll pour a bit of it and you pour a bit.
Has it got a sticker on? You do that bit then, darling. Ted, you do this instead, darling.
At the same time?
It can do. And then the oil needs to go in.
Nice stir.
Do you want me to do
Stir
half
a bit if you
and
want, yeah.
half, Ted?
If you do that, then I'll stir it.
This oil smells right.
Just stir it like...
Yeah.
What's the next step?
And then we just need to put the mixture in, the powdered mixture, the dry mixture, the dry ingredient.
Is that about half?
I guess, yeah. And then make it that half, so you can do that half.
It's great sharing, you two.
Oh.
That's it, well done.
Should I stir it again?
Yeah.
God, this is going to look...
Give it a stir and then we'll put it under the mixture.
This
The
is
mixer.
gonna look delicious.
Oh my god. The Ted Ed said that, like, when you're left-handed, you're more competitive, like I am very competitive, and Dad is and stuff. But when, like, you're right-handed, you're more cooperative.
Ah.
Then we also have others, this family has, like, more lefties than righties.
Yes.
Granny's a right lefty, Dad's a lefty, I'm a lefty, Alfie's a lefty.
Granny's competitive though, is she? She's
Not really,
cooperative.
but she's a lefty.
There's also other things like that weren't on Ted Ed, but like righties being more practical and lefties being more creative. So I feel like I'm more on the brink of both because I'm quite practical.
You can see bits from both.
Like I'm not, I don't get lost everywhere like most lefties do, like Granny.
Millie and I are right-handed, aren't we, darling?
But we're still creative as well.
Yeah, but I guess I'm creative in the making code, making videos, and making...
Yeah, there's different ways of being creative, isn't there? It's not always painting and making things with your hands, is it? There's lots of different ways to be creative.
Like coding or
Yeah, and music and all that sorts of things.
50% of the golf players, you know how it's just one person, just like hitting the golf. 4% is lefty, but then with the competitive sports, like I think it was baseball or something, 50% of them are lefties.
Oh wow, really?
And it's a 1 in 10 chance, I think, of being a lefty.
Oh.
So 50% of them are lefties, and it's more competitive. So that's.
So there's definitely more right-handed people.
But there's like lefties, because we used to live in a world of cooperative. And now we live in a world of cooperativeness. So I guess we just like the genes are going away of being left-handed.
Did you find that interesting? You love your TED Ed, don't you? Yeah. Oh, hang on, you got to make sure that's on. That's it. And then you need to press that button, remember, and then it lets it down. Press it right in. Keep it pressed in. There we go. And you can turn it. Cake's finished. Ooh. And the cake is done. It is 3:15. The children are just having some quiet time on Minecraft before we go out for the meal later. I think we're going to head out to the library in a minute. I just want to double check. Millie's gone upstairs because she's got a bit of a headache. So I'll give her some Calpol. Hopefully she's okay to go and have a little venture to the library in a minute. So she can choose some books for this week. She did actually go on Tuesday when we saw my mum. But unfortunately, the library was closed. So she was a bit disappointed. So I'm hoping she's feeling up to it so she can go and change her books today. Oh, excuse me. I thought, that looks like it's, no, it's a thread on the blanket. I thought I'd just, while I sit down for 5 minutes and catch my breath, I would quickly show you the Exploring Nature with Children. We've shown it on our vlogs previously, and it's something that we tend to dip in and out of, and we haven't done it again for a while. You can either do it, it's like it's a complete year-long curriculum. So it goes right through September to September every week. There's something else for you to focus on. So you can literally just do that if you wanted to. We tend to dip in and out of it. I've tried to do it for the full year, but it just doesn't work for us to do it in that way. It works better for us to dip in and out of it, like I said. And that's what we've done over the past 3 or 4 years. So last week was seeds, and the children were really interested in doing that. So we started that, at the end of last week, and that's what they've been doing on and off this week. So we went and we collected some seeds out and about, just around the village really. And then we've done a little bit of seed dispersal and how they're carried in different ways through animals and wind. And Alfie's been doing some this morning actually on, he was saying coconuts apparently are dispersed by the water. So he was really interested in that. But this is the Exploring Nature with Children. And then we've just brought, which runs alongside it, and I didn't know until recently, Exploring Nature with Children, a guided journal. And we've got the family's print edition, so it's just the same. You get the PDF and then you can print it off. It is a bit of a chunky one. It's about I think it's been like 500 sheets, but I decided to print it all off in one go because I prefer to be organised like that and have it all ready, and then I can just scan it for, well, if they give one of the copies that I've already printed off to Millie, I'll then scan the same so Alfie's doing it and then ping it over to Ted's Notability. I just find it works better that way, but I suppose you could print it off week by week because it works really well. It runs alongside the Exploring Nature with Children. So every week that's in here, they then have activities that go along in here, and that works really, really well. I love anything like that where the children, where it's a bit more structured and I haven't got to do too much planning, as it can be super difficult, can't it, with everything else to actually plan too much. So I really like it, these sort of PDFs where you can print them off and then it runs alongside it. And then, yeah, and it's also, again, you don't have to stick to it because it's left open enough to add stuff for all ageability. They can go and do their own research as little or as much as they want. And yeah, it works really well for us anyway. So I'm going to ping the camera around now and quickly show you how it works alongside each other in case any of you guys are interested. And also we'll link the link to Exploring Nature with Children down below as well. Yeah, I'll ping the camera around now. But this is it. And it's got that sheet and then it goes through and it breaks it down week by week, starting from autumn. So what I'm going to do is have like an autumn folder and then work through that one and then have a winter. So 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 by the end of the year or however long, they have like different folders for the different seasons, and it tells you how to get started, how you can work it alongside. And then basically the first one we had was seeds, but I've took that out and the kids have got that in a separate folder because it's what they're working with at the minute. Basically, this is what you get, similar for each of the topics. So, for example, these worksheets start here, and you've got September Mini Beast. And then if you come along to the actual Exploring Nature with Children, the curriculum, and flick, you can also see we're doing that one at the minute. September week 2 Mini Beast. And then it gives you a list of different activities that you can do, different books, different resources. There's a few pages of information there, and then it links across brilliantly and works really well like this. So you've got September, Mini Beast, sketch, because you I think it says in there to go for a walk and hunt for Mini Beast. You can sketch them there. So it just works really, really well alongside each other. That's one of the poems, and then the children can either rewrite it and do pictures or can write over it. You can get the printed version or you can get the joined up version. We don't tend to do much joined up writing. In my opinion, I don't really see it's a necessity, so I went anyway for the printed one. And then you've got a My Art Study where you can draw all of your Mini Beast findings, where I found my Mini Beasts. And then make a list, and it just, like I said, it just runs alongside it really, really well. Definitely worth, in my opinion, if you're going to get the Exploring Nature with Children, to get this as well. We've had the Exploring Nature with Children curriculum since we started, 4 years, but I've literally only just bought this last week. I love how it's got the little ladybirds on each one as well. Ooh. And then it goes on to week 3, September Harvest Moon. I like how it's got a topic page for the start of each one, so the children can draw and also write the date and the time they've done it and what the weather's like. I think that's a really, really nice touch. So yeah, I thought I'd quickly show you that now. Anyway, definitely worth going over and having a look at both of the Exploring Nature, the curriculum, and also the guided journal to go alongside it. Whilst I'm still sitting here and the going is good, I like to try and fill you guys in with all the different resources we've used on different weeks. And I think we won't be doing one next week either, because we're going to be on holiday and then we're having the kitchen done. So I think it's going to be hit and miss to which Mondays we manage to get a video out for you guys. We will still be trying to also get the vlogs out on Mucky Hands and Happy Hearts, which we'll link that down below. But it's going to be touch and go and hit and miss really for the next couple of weeks anyway. So Millie was doing this morning, which I showed you, and that's where they show you quickly, that's where they got the idea to then go and try and write different things down the wrong way around, because although it looks the right way there, it's actually back to front on the paper. So, and I was just going to quickly try and go on the website and try and find the link and show you what the website looks like for this mega, I think it's Mega Geeks. Like I say, we haven't actually brought anything yet. I have only printed off this, but they really enjoyed doing that this morning. So I'm definitely going to go on here and try and have a look through and see which ones appeal to my children. But I'll just quickly show you the website now anyway. Right, so here we go. I know there's a way I can record the actual screen whilst I'm looking, rather than actually holding the camera to it, but I'm not really sure how you do it. So you can go to shop and printable books, and then you've got all books here. And then there's quite a few different ones. This is what I was saying about the multiplication ones. And it just, yeah. Multiplications, Albert Einstein. And they're all fairly reasonable price, in my opinion anyway. But as you can see, if you 8-in-1 multiplication game pack, printable. Let's click on that one. And then it gives you some examples. There's some of the activities. So it's sort of like creativity activities, but you're learning maths at the same time, which is brilliant. And different facts, like Millie was learning about, I think it was Albert Einstein and Isaac Newton with the apple and gravity, where she was colouring in earlier. I think it's a really, really clever way of doing things. So I wanted to share it with you guys. Like I say, I haven't bought anything yet, but I thought I would show you guys as soon as I stumbled across it. And it is, like I said, American, but the concept for most of these things are going to be the same, aren't they? It's just loads of them, 3 pages worth. I'll just quickly look on this one, on the multiplication one. It tells you about, and you've got the dot to dot, but I think the dot to dot is in times table, so it's not 1, 2, 3. It might be 2, 4, 6, or whatever. 2 times tables, or 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, really, really clever idea anyway. Put the camera down and check my email before I went up to check Mills, and they've actually emailed me. Oh, my battery's about to die on my laptop. Emailed me another free printable. This one is to do with the multiplications. So connect the dots using multiples of 2, 4, 6, starting at number 2, which I think is a really, really clever way of doing things. So I'm going to print this one off and give this to Millie, and then she'll be able to colour the picture in as well at the end. I'm just trying to see if I can see number 2. There we go. So you start there and then you work your way around. Super. So there you go. I'll link that down below anyway if anyone else is interested in having a look. Like I said, it's all of those. I've got Facebook, megageeks.com. Instagram is megageeks with a double E. And then the website is megageeks.com. And you can also email them at hello@megageeks.com. I thought that looked really, really good a name. Definitely go and have a look. Looking at having a proper look at them myself and choosing one to print off for the children when we get back off holiday. Right, I'm going to go and see if Mills is ready now to go to the library and also show you the work that Alfie was working on earlier. And this is Millie's little cover for autumn. How cute is that? Little hedgehog. And then we printed off a mini spotter's guide to help us when we were looking for our seeds. And we also printed off some pictures of all our findings. So there's that one. Probably better to say it that way, it's going to be confusing. And then we printed off those. And then she did that one. She drew some of the findings. There. Ooh, get this all muddled up. And so the next thing for her to do is this one.
These are the bits that Alfie was working on earlier.
From our scavenger hunt, he's put them into different what's the word? Different groups, I suppose. Different groups on how they travel and how they were dispersed. You had great fun Googling that, didn't you, Alf? And then he's done this one. Okay. And then he also has, for his topic, he did this one the other day for his topic sheet for seeds. Give you some of the ones we found.
Mum, look. Ronnie Rhino.
Yeah.
Tricky Tortoise.
Are they similar? Are they the same mate?
It's the same mate.
Oh, is it, darling?
It's on the back of the Tricky Tortoise.
Oh, was it?
I'm gonna have 9 today, aren't I?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
If there's 9 that you want. What's that?
Done.
Like humour. Oh, are we good? Checking your turtle. What's it doing?
There's a fin.
Look!
Alfred's a fin.
Really?
Yeah, look.
Oh wow, that's cool. You mean a head?
A head and a fin.
Oh wow.
Aww.
If you're happy, your hands.
Wait, can I pull him out now?
Yeah.
It's been 3 days, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Go and get Dad, Mum.
You want to do it with Dad in a minute? Yeah. Oh!
It's coming out. Should I just let it out?
Yeah. You go show Daddy.
Oh, it's so cute! I don't think it's finished though because it looks a bit nymphy.
Maybe leave him in the water like that and see if he opens out then.
Okay, let's go show Dad.
You want to go show Dad? Go on then. Right, quickly showing you what live books we've got this week. Alfie's chosen this one and this one. And then Millie has chosen another Faraway Tree one. A pony one. animal music. Snow penguin. Meltdown. And then a Harry McClary one, but a different one. We've got one of those, but we've got the original one, not that one. And then a running rhino. That's this week's books. Right, it's now 5:15. We just got back from the library. We need to go in about half an hour to my mum for her meal. So I'm going to end this vlog here, guys. I hope you found it useful, found some resources again and some ideas, just inspiration. Like I said, we might not be here next week on the Home Ed channel as we are on holiday, but hopefully we'll still be able to upload some of our vlogs over on Mucky Hands and Happy Hearts whilst we're away. But we'll do another video really, really soon. As always, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comments, emails, questions, and we'll see you all again after our holiday. But Millie wants to say something. Bye.
Bye guys.
Bye. See you after our holiday. Say bye.
Bye.